Why do you work so fucking hard?
Take effing action. Put it together. And subscribe to Tom Penn's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
So being an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur or somebody who wants to do great things takes a lot of sacrifice. You have to spend a lot of time at work, 16, 18 hours a day. You don't have weekends. You don't have time for your family. You don't have time for your friends. You don't have time for coffee. You don't have time for movies. You don't have time for travel and leisure and fun things, right? You are focused, you're driven, you work really hard, you want to make something big of yourself. So the question is, why would people do that? Why not just like sit back, relax, and have a comfortable life? Why would anybody do it? Why would I do it, right? Well, everyone is different. So when I was like 18 years old, I was already writing software for some of the big software publishing houses in North America. I was already building software for them, and they were publishing my software to a lot of users out there. Of course, I was not very business oriented back then. I was still very young. I was like 18 years old. So I sold my software for cheap. They basically sent me paychecks for a few $100s. I gave them my software and they probably made millions with it. But I didn't know any better. I remember when I was in grade 12, while I was writing all these software for these software publishing houses, I also took a job at 7-Eleven. They have 7-Elevens in Vietnam as well. They have 7-Elevens in Canada. So I took a summer job at 7-Eleven as a clerk. My manager was a bit of an asshole, right? So he would make me do all kinds of stuff. He would make me stay late and make me clean the freezer. There's, at the back, they'll make me clean the freezer, make me organize the stock, right? I remember one time, I stayed really, really late, even though my shift was over. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and my manager said, no, you cannot go, you have to finish this, we have to finish this. I worked very long hours. I was a little bit upset. I basically had no control over my life. I was a little kid, I was 18 years old, and they told me I have to do it, so I have to do it. And I think it was at that point in time I decided I do not want to be an employee ever again. And I have not until much later on. I'll tell you another story. Early in my life, I realized that, you either be your own boss or you work for somebody. Working for somebody is okay. You work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. You have stable working hours, and the rest of the time is yours. Work-life balance, right? And that works for some people, right? Some people are okay with that, doing that throughout their rest of life. But the thing is, they really have no control over their own life for the rest of their lives. They're gonna go through 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, making 15 million down, 20 million down, 35 million down. For the rest of their life, they will forever stay in poverty. They will not be hungry or die, but they will not also be able to do anything they want, right? So I realized at an early age that, I don't want that life. I want to create my own business. I want to build my own empire. And the reason why I want to do it is because if I just work really, really hard in my first few years, make enough money, and I will have the freedom. I will have the freedom to do anything I want. I can continue to build bigger businesses, or I can travel the world, or I can save the children in the orphanages, or I can save the planet, or I can, save the animals, or I can, do anything I want. If I just work really, really hard in the first few years of my life, make lots of money, and then I have the choice to do whatever I want. And that was what appealed to me. That made me work hard. So once I start working hard, doing my businesses, it becomes a habit. I don't want to change. I want to continue. So in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s, I joined a software company as an employee, and in my close to 50 years old now, I go back to being an entrepreneur. And this is the life that I love. I enjoy very much working really, really hard, doing something really meaningful, really great, even though I have everything I needed. Fast cars, fast motorbikes, nice houses, nice apartments, fast women. I have everything I needed, but I just want to do this because it's fun. There's no such thing as work-life balance for me, because work is life. Life is work, and this is fantastic. I love what I'm doing. I will not change anything. I will continue to do what I do until I die. I think I will never retire because work is so much fun. I wish you can understand that as well. The alternative is work for somebody else for the rest of my life, and I have no freedom, no choice. So which one do you pick? Don't be a fucktard. Take fucking action.